Getting out and going.
Way to go, Spurs. You deserve that easy bucket.
Raptors 18th game, over 120 points, 122 in this one. So the Raptors head into the All-Star break as the top seed in the Eastern Conference. Raptors have never finished as the first seed in the East. Can they be there at the end of the regular season, Tony?
Well, hopefully they can sustain this going through the second half of the season. We know what Lowry brings to the table. Can he carry that into the playoff? And we know in the playoff, he hasn't played particularly well. And we know what DeRozan going to do. Mid-range, he's shooting the three, he gets inside. But I'm surprised and I'm shocked that their bench has been playing the way they've been playing right now.
Smitty, you hear the names that he just said. Lowry, DeRozan, Jonas Valanciunas, can't forget about him. This squad, 5th straight year in the playoffs, continuity for them. Do you believe in them more this season because of all of these other rosters that have a bit of turnover? Can they perform in the postseason and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals?
And that's the question mark for them. They've been fantastic over the last several years in the regular season. The names that I think can take them over the hump is OG Anunoby. Now they have a guy that can be a lockdown defender with some size that takes the pressure off DeRozan after being able to be a two-way player in the playoffs. And then Fred VanVleet is the guy that I really love coming off that bench.
Oh, yeah.
He just knows how to play Chris and Tony, and he gets those other guys easy buckets. And what I like about him is now you can play him with Kyle Lowry, because I think sometimes having Kyle Lowry off the basketball is a better situation for the Raptors.
But also a 4-year college player, so he brings the experience that a lot of guys that come in that are young don't bring. So I love the way when he steps on the court, he's solid, he makes the right plays. And, like I said, you can play him with different matchups on the court. He can play with the starting unit, but also he can come in and be a nice reserve for the guys like Pascal Siakam, who can make shots from the outside, showing his athletic ability. So you have to like the way the bench is played. So can we trust that bench going into the playoffs?
A question I have, is he going to play this many guys? I mean, you look at his 1, 2, 3,
You have to
4,
cut that
5.
That rotation will be cut down to about 8 guys.
And that's what you look for.
Well, one thing we look for in the postseason is Russell Westbrook, that fire, that fury. But the Thunder have been struggling.
He played the same way, no matter what.
In 6 of their last 8.
He probably plays this hard and shoot around.
Hey, he's trying to get him right before the All-Star break.
I hate falling. I hate falling with a passion.
Oh, there are falls where I literally fall and I'll come back to my coach, Lee, and I'm like, I can feel my stomach and my throat.
We're on a small blade. We have no padding. We are just on the ice with no protection really from any fall that we have.
I mean, there was weeks where I couldn't sit and drive my car because I could not sit flat because I had so many bruises all over my body.
But it's not just falls on the jump. I think the worst fall you can ever do is those unexpected ones.
You don't want to fall on a jump, but you half expect it every time that you put yourself up in the air. You know there's going to be a chance that you fall. So usually we know how to brace ourselves that when we fall on a jump, it's okay. It's the freak falls that hurt the most. The ones when you're doing choreography and you just hit your toe picks and face on the ice, those ones are the most painful. And hopefully those ones are never done in competition because that's just really embarrassing. But I've done that, I'm not gonna lie.